here's some extra help for coin problems. So Austin has a bunch of change in his pocket. If he has 15 coins total, all quarters and dimes, for a grand total of $3.15, how much of each does he have? So first we have to figure out what our variables are. If he has all quarters and dimes, let's just use Q and D, where Q is the number of quarters Austin has, and D equals the number of dimes Austin has. So in order to set up our equations, we have to look for a couple of totals. Now he has 15 coins total in his pocket, and how much it's worth is $3.15. So when we come up with our two equations, one is going to equal 15, the other is going to equal $3.15. Now, since we're talking about the total number of coins, we're not sure how many dimes or quarters he has, so we can create the equation Q plus D, because based on the number of quarters and the number of dimes, he has to have 15, nothing more, nothing less. We don't know any other values, but we know money, and we know that a quarter is worth 25 cents, so we can say 0.25Q, and then we know a dime is worth 10 cents, so we'd say 0.10D. Some teachers say that you can multiply by 100 to deal with all whole numbers. I'm going to continue with decimals. Solve the exact same way, one with decimals, one with not. So in order to solve, I'm going to solve for Q first. So that means we have to get rid of D. In order to do that, we're going to multiply each side by a negative 0.10, so a negative tenth. When we distribute, we're going to have negative 0.10Q plus a negative 0.10D, and then 15 times negative 0.10 is negative 0.150. Rewrite the second equation right below it. And we are going to have, hang on one second. Just want to make sure my math is correct when I solve. We are going to have 0.15Q. These will cancel out, equals 1.65. So I'm going to move my work over here. So we have 0.15Q equals 1.65. In order to solve for Q, we would divide by 0.15, and Q equals 11. So what does this mean? It means that Austin has 11 quarters. To figure out how many dimes he has, we have to substitute back into one of our original equations. So let's say we're going to substitute not in for D but for Q. So we have 11 plus D equals 15. When we solve, we would subtract 11 where he has 4 dimes. So we can say Austin has 11 quarters and 4 dimes. Hope this helped.